Hey guys, welcome to your reading. Okay, so today we are looking at what are their thoughts and feelings of you today. And so this is timeless. So whenever you find it, the message is for you. And so if you guys have never been to a pick a card, what you're going to do is you're going to use your intuition to help guide you into one of these cards. Okay, so whatever one you're drawn to, whatever one you're feeling, go ahead and, pick the one for you. So this one is group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. And I'll go ahead and I'll put the timestamps down below and you guys can go there and I will see you in your reading. Hey guys, welcome to your reading. So group number 1, if you want to go ahead and get really relaxed and comfortable as we dive in. So what are their thoughts and feelings of you today? I do feel like this person is thinking about you a lot. There's a lot of dreaminess. So in this, she's actually underwater and there's all these fish around her. And I love this deck. This is my vampire deck. And isn't that odd? Like a vampire in the ocean with all these fish swimming around her. So there could be really weird, interesting, different thoughts they're having of you today. Fantasizing a lot, maybe looking at things from a different perspective that they haven't looked before. So let's go ahead and find out some more. Okay, so that's funny. We have Uranus, so definitely one of the weird planets. We have Mercury, we have the first house, and we have Mars. So a lot of Aries energy, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Saturn. So you could connect with those. But when it comes to their feelings, with Aquarius and Mercury, I feel like Aquarius, they just want to be themselves and they really like helping others, and all Aquarius people tend to be so unique, like you can't, they're just not the same. I don't know. And something with their mind is not how it has been before. So they're really thinking of taking a different approach, a better approach, a more loving approach, different ideas. Aquarius is also like the 11th house of our hopes and our dreams. And so I do feel like they're really dreaming of you. We have the first house and we have Mars. That's interesting. They're also feeling really like passionate and excited and wanting to talk to you. Assertive too, like someone with Mars in the first house. Like Trump has, I believe he has his Mars in the first house. And I know some people that have Mars in the first house. And it actually tends to be good because it can be very straightforward and very direct. Sometimes it can be a lot. And so, you feel me? Kind of what's going on with them. They have something really direct and intense and assertive and dominant in their feelings. So that's interesting. I mean, obviously there's like a little bit of sexual energy. Of course it's going to, High Priestess, of course that's going to happen. With the first house Mars type feeling. Let's go ahead and get some more. What a fascinating reading, really. So you have the High Priestess, you have the Three of Swords, you have the Six of Wands, and you have the Queen of Cups. So this is what they're feeling today. They're hurt, obviously, with the Three of Swords. Like, this person could have felt alone. They could have recently actually pulled back from you and went into their own world, into their own thinking. I feel like this person could have got rejected, or they didn't feel like maybe you guys were seeing eye to eye, and so that made them pull back. Since this is such a dreamy, otherworldly place, that's the center of the reading. They could be kind of pulling into like an escape. It's really interesting though with the Six of Wands. I feel like they're really seeing a future with you. I feel like being connected to you, being around you, being in your presence have made them feel really, really good. I feel like you inspire them. You drive. Yes, definitely. You give this person a lot of drive. So if they ever feel like lazy or they don't feel like doing anything, you have a way of like just shaking them up and waking them up, and there's so much fire and they feel super excited by being around you. Oh man, I'm gonna have to make sure that I cover her chest up. So I don't want to get in trouble. So they also feel very like soothed by you. With the Queen of Cups, she knows how to help regulate our emotions. So I feel like this person could even be trying to regulate their own emotions, or when they're around you and when you guys are together, they feel soothed by your words. Like, even if sometimes your guys' way of thinking can be really unique and really different, that's actually something that feels right to them, that nurtures them, that makes sense to them in their world. So let's go ahead and get some more. I do feel like they want to kiss you. Let's see. We have Earth Mother. It's interesting because this is a very motherly presence with the Queen of Cups, and she's over here with so much love to give. But what's really interesting is this card, you know, it's like talks of the advice of for the Earth Mother. This person is feeling in some ways like they've had to pull back and they've had to secure those emotions and they've had to feel better. They feel soothed by you. Even your body, I feel like, can be very soothing. It's interesting. I was like learning how, well, I already knew this, but like, so I nursed Sophia for like a year and a half or so, and I didn't want to stop, and because I understand now, I was like producing so many like loving chemicals, like for real, and it was making me feel so good. And so I don't know if you know this, but I feel like when you talk to this person, or especially physical touch is huge. Like, sometimes words just can't do it, like the way holding and cuddling and skin to skin contact feels really nice. And so they want that. I do think they're craving that. And also there's this definitely like a sexual element with the first house and Mars. So we have Oracle, wait for important information. This person could have, there's definitely something here to do with this Mercury energy of communication and of talking and needing to find out some information, even if it's weird or even if it's odd or even if it's scary. This person is really wanting to talk to you. I feel like you have a lot of this intuition within yourself that you'll kind of know what this person is wanting to say. But let's go ahead and clarify it. Okay, so we have someone putting on a front, acting like everything's fine when things are really not that okay. And it's funny because this person, they're dressed up, they look nice, they look like they have everything handled, but within them, it's all like ruggedy, and they're not, like, their hair is not even brushed. Like, they're not actually showing what they're really feeling. So let's go ahead and get some more cards. Sometimes people can act tough and act like they don't need to be nurtured, or, you know, like they kind of push off the like feminine aspects that feel so nice and feel so good, whether you receive those receive that from other people, or you just give it to yourself. Like, I'm very open to it because I had that a lot with my mom, and especially on my mom's side of the family. So it's very natural to me. Like I'm really open to it. Like, even if I'm out and about, like I feel like my heart is very open, kind of in that way when it comes to nurturing or like feminine energy. And I always attract so many like older women that I feel like are very kind to me. So that's off topic, but I do feel like you do that for them, and that would make them feel comfortable. And to feel comfortable and to feel peaceful in a world that doesn't feel that way that often, you can't really put a price on that. So we have seduction, passion, and romance await. We have the unicorn. This is funny. You have like such magical energy, such supernatural, like so otherworldly. And love. Oh, this is such a good reading. I love this. So, I do feel like this person like thinks about the way you look at them. I think they think about the way, I feel like you make them excited, like almost like a kid when you're maybe even in like middle school or high school, and like you have a crush, and like you're getting like really nervous, and you're just like, you have all of these things going in your head. And then also you give them that motivation, like they feel very motivated. And even if they have parts of them that could feel scared, like there's definitely something with the mother feeling nurtured that can be scary, but also really craving and open and receptive to that. But they do feel excited by you. They feel captivated by you. There's friendship here, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I feel like they love the conversations and the way you speak. And I feel like even if you guys weren't maybe in a more like intimate connection, I feel like they would really view you as someone that they would really love like to be around. So there's friendship here, but there's love here. Even if on the surface there's definitely some kind of thorns, like there's definitely like, it's like a beautiful rose, but there's like still like some prickly parts. Like they could maybe be prickly sometimes, like a Mars in the first house. It's like, whoa, like you don't want to piss them off. Like, so I feel like this person can be that way sometimes. With this love, I just realized I'm probably gonna blur this out. Oh man. But let's dive deeper into that love feeling that they have for you. We'll clarify these two cards because they're fun to me. So we have separation. So for some of you guys, you're really not together, or you haven't been together, or even they could feel like they have felt separated from you, and maybe that's why they could even feel like with the first house Mars energy, like overly like excited, like as in having that passion, having that romance, and just truly wanting to kiss you and hold you, and like their shirts off, your shirts off, like like you're so close, like, and it feels good and your skin is warm. And so they have a lot of these feelings. My hair. And we have love, and we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So what's interesting about that is, with freeing yourself, you can actually not allow yourself to love, or not allow yourself to give love or receive love, and you're holding on tightly, and you're kind of replaying like an old life, and it doesn't ever, like, it doesn't go anywhere. Like, to be vulnerable and to be open and to be free, I feel like does allow that love. So kind of what we were saying with that rose and like this thorn, like there's definitely some prickly energy here. I don't know if you guys have totally been together, but it's kind of like, I don't know, tapping, waiting, thinking, and like very anticipating is what I'm feeling. So let's go ahead and get some charms. Okay, so we have the 6th house of Virgo. We have Libra. Was that? I think it was on Sag, and then it went to Libra again. So we have T. We have Gemini. We have a lot of Mercury. Is that Gemini again? Oh no, that's Libra. Okay. So we have I, we have F, we have a mermaid. It's so much like magical. And look, another mermaid. Like this person literally thinks you're magical. F, J, Scorpio, Aries, E. We have the sun, so definitely some Leos up in here. Scorpio twice. We have Taurus. We have Saturn. We have H. We have N. And we have a butterfly. So yeah, I didn't pick too many letters or anything, but with the 6th house in Libra and Sag, 6th house is like work and what we're doing every single day. Venus, love. Sag is this beautiful optimism of learning and abundance and kind of like the guru, you know? And so even though there's like difficulties, obviously, like we know that this person feels a need to like free or separate or allow, you know, just allow, be open, like be open to it, be open to nurturing. It's okay. Like it doesn't have to be scary. You don't have to have a Mars 1st house, like protective energy. You can use your Mars in 1st house vibe to actually assert yourself and get after your goals and all those other good things. But yeah, I do feel like they think about you a lot throughout the day and at work. I think they think about your beauty with Libra, enjoying the way you dress, the way you talk, your aesthetic, the way you love, the way you receive love. And then there's also with Sag, there's something here with this is long distance traveling. This is looking at the bright side of things. This is seeing a full spectrum and kind of lifting yourself up and like seeing both sides and of things. And so yeah, I see really good things. Obviously there's some thorns, but that's okay. Everybody has those a little bit. But I hope you guys liked the reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to your reading. So group number 2, what are their thoughts and feelings of you today? So obviously if you pick this pile, there's something very complicated going on at this time. I feel like they could be feeling kind of anxious, slow, like careful, calm, intense, waiting, missing. Let's go ahead and get some astrology. Okay, so we have the moon, we have the 1st house, we have the sun, and we have Sag. That's cool. We have the moon and the sun. I love that. Okay, so what are their thoughts and feelings of you today? So with the moon in the 1st house, I feel like they're feeling very emotional. Like I feel like it's kind of out in the open. Even if you're not seeing it, they're feeling it. Like they're seeing their feelings. They're recognizing them. I don't think they're pushing them aside or hiding them. Also, they could be kind of like hot, like intense, fiery. That's 1st house of Aries, Sun, Leo, Sag. This is all fire, you know? So there could have been maybe with fire, there's passion, but there's also could be fighting, you know? It could be exciting, but it could also be dangerous, like fire, you know? It's like you need it, but like it can burn out sometimes. And they're feeling, maybe you guys got in a fight, maybe there was something that happened that just pissed him off or made him jealous or like made you angry. I feel like this person thinks you're so precious. Like, to me, like a first house moon feeling would just be like the eyes are so pretty. Like, the eyes communicate in a watery way. They are full of emotion and expression, and the moon is intuition. So I feel like they just see your soul. Like, the moon is the soul and the moon is the mind. So this person that is thinking about your eyes and the way they do communicate, and I feel like you guys have that connection with one another. And just craving to see you, or to like see all of your emotions. We have Sun and Sag, so this is really good in what they're thinking and what they're feeling. The Sun, but I mean, you know, this could be different things. With the Sun, it's passionate, it's hot, it's warm, it's alive, it keeps us going, it keeps us happy. And so they do feel like you keep them really happy. Sometimes though, with why are we having all of this fire? Fire can be ego, you know, it could be a strong protection as well. So there could be a little bit of that going on here if you feel like maybe you're not talking or communicating that much with them. With Sagittarius, I do see though, like, there is, to me, like, since Sag is like long distance travel, I'm a moon in Sag, you know, and with that, I don't know, with Sag, I feel like we're moon and Sag over here, we're optimists. Like, we believe in better days, we're always thinking of good things. Moon and Sag we try to keep our emotions very positive. So even if this person has felt down, or they have felt like maybe your guys' connection isn't exactly where they want it to be, I feel like they're still optimistic and they're still feeling like, you know, it's gonna be okay. And so I do feel like they're waiting though for something. I feel like she gives me waiting vibes. I mean, she's looking up. It's kind of like, what are you gonna say? Or are you... This person doesn't want to hurt you. She's too precious. Okay, so we have receptivity. So I have to cover it because it just shows her chest. And so that's the Queen of Cups. This person is feeling very, oh my gosh, emotional. We have intensity. Oh my gosh, how funny. We have the Queen and the King of Cups. Oh, and oh my goodness. We have the Dream, so that's the Six of Cups, and we have the Lovers. You see me shuffling, these just come out right now. Isn't it crazy how tarot works sometimes? So what are their thoughts and feelings of you today? Okay, so obviously they're incredibly emotional. These are all really watery. These are all water energy. And then we just have like this flaming, intense energy coming in so strong. It's interesting though, because we have the Queen of Cups here, the King of Cups here. They're not together. So group number 2, I don't really think you and this person are together right now, especially because she's over here like dreaming of this and imagining, you know, and waiting. So there is something to do here with waiting. So this is their feelings. This person, I do feel like they're waiting intensely, kind of very emotional, like music. Also sexual though, but sexual in a way that the emotions connect on a deep level, and like the kisses mean something, you know, like the holding and the loving and the touching, it really means something. They really want to have you reach out, or for them to reach out. With healing, I do feel like whatever's happened, I do feel like they're trying to heal or trying to forgive, or, you know, if they have hidden their feelings like far away, I do feel like they're starting to come out more with the moon in the first house. This is the first house. This is what we see. So we are seeing emotion here. they're dreaming of you, thinking about past times with the Six of Cups. This is that's like the nostalgia card, you know, like, so replaying, thinking of all sorts of things really, and possibly listening to music, very blue, like this could be sad. I feel like there could be a little bit of sadness here, but that intensity and all this fire. So Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Oh, jeez. And the Spring card just sprung on the floor. Okay. I feel like this person is going through a mix of like water and emotion, where they're knowing like, okay, I'm feeling so intense, like literally so intense, but they know they need to regulate that. They know they need to regulate their emotions. They know they have to calm themselves when you have so much water and so much fire. I have this, like, I have all fire. Like, I'm an Aries sun, rising Leo, moon, and Sag, and then it's 4th house moon, and then sun in the 8th, and my ascendant ruler's in the 8th as well. So it's important for this person to step back and to regulate those emotions, to stay calm. But then at the same time, I feel like with this Spring card, it's so exciting, because it's like, what do you, like, you're saying, like, it's gonna get warmer, it's more exciting, like, I have so much to live for, like, there's so many beautiful days ahead. So this person, oh my goodness, it's like, at the same time, I think they're coming out of an old way of thinking or believing, or an old way of like holding on to past hurts or past ways of thinking, and finally being able to open up to something new. So we have fate has walked this path for you. Your abilities will be enhanced. And water, emotions are at their peak. Okay, we know this person is feeling very emotional. So let's clarify. Fate has walked. I think this is an old feeling. A close friend acts on your behalf. I think even though they feel obviously very emotional, their emotions are at their peak, and they feel optimism, they feel excitement, they feel this spring and like jumping and like, okay, I love how this feels. At the same time, I do think there's some kind of fear. I do think that they have felt the blockages, but that's just one aspect of this reading. And I think this friend is representing like a part in their mind of, be careful, come back, are you sure you can trust? So I think that this person's very emotional, they're very intense, even if this is, you know, if you're a girl watching this for a guy or whatever you resonate with, if this is like a masculine feeling, like guy vibe, I feel like it's difficult, because I feel like you bring out those emotions, you know, the emotions in the first house of what we see, you're bringing all that out. I do feel like this person feels mystified by you. I feel like being around you is kind of like a magical experience. It's kind of like time either is like so slow, you know, like kind of dreamy, like almost like a psychedelic experience, or like surreal. And at the same time, I feel like it goes so fast, like a time just can fly, and it's like, oh, it's over, like don't leave. And they're just feeling very, very emotional. What we can do is we'll clarify some of this. We'll clarify this emotion that's at their peak. So tell us more. Chemistry, okay. Definitely, that can definitely make you feel emotional. Like there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So okay, so I feel like when it comes to you and them being intimate, whether you have been intimate with this person or not, I feel like their heart is in it. Like I don't feel like it feels like a robotic experience, or they're not, you know, allowing themselves to like receive, or they're not allowing their emotions to be out or to be heard, you know? And I feel like with you, it's like brings all of that out. So I feel like the way you look, the kissing, the holding, being the conversations, everything, I feel like it makes it that much more intense because the emotions are there, you know, and so it makes them even more physically attracted to you, even all of it, you know, because the chemistry is just crazy good. Like, okay, and let's just go ahead and get one more card. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Yeah, that's definitely going to make you feel like super intense. It can make you feel scared. It can make you go back and forth. It like to actually feel something real. And I don't know how many of these actually have an exclamation point. And so it's kind of like exclamation point. Like, I'm excited. It's intense. My emotions are here. I want to kiss you. I want to hold you. I want to be close with you. And so, yeah, and just something about you being like the way he's holding her, it's so like tender and sweet, and the way he's holding her here too, it's like very protective and loving, and it's like secure. So it's a mix of, I think they have some insecurities and they're emotional, but I feel like this person is a good person. Like, I'm seeing a lot of good here. Like, I'm seeing a lot of optimism. I'm seeing a lot of fire, a lot of clarity. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get one more card to wrap it up, and then we can look at some charms. The moon. We know. We know this person is so emotional right now. And I feel kind of bad, but I think it's good emotions. Like, I think it's intuitive. I think it's needed. I think it needs to be out. It needs to be in the open. Okay, I feel called for you guys to give you just like one card of an advice right now, because I feel like you could be like seeing these emotions or hearing these emotions from this person. Okay, so we have the eagle. This is all about seeing like their point of view and your point of view, seeing all sides of the story. So since we had the first card of forgiveness and we saw that there was like, you know, there was a certain amount of like pain or maybe difficulty, or, you know, obviously just not really seeing, I think, each other's sides. The eagle spirit animal just asks you, like, you know, kind of look at it maybe like unbiased and more open, and that can help you maybe move forward, because I see so much chemistry, love, like sexual energy, passion. I see so many good, like, true intertwining emotions happening here, and so that's a beautiful advice. Oh my gosh, how fascinating. We have Aries. We have Aries. We have the 8th house. That's interesting. All this fire, like fire, 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 fire. And then with the 8th house, that's also ruled by Mars, which is fire. So there's so much like sexual energy here, so passionate, just everything. Like, they just want to pull your hair. Like, just, this could go 18 plus so bad right now. Like, they're so into you, group number 2. Also, is there like a connection with moon in the 8th? So, or like sun in the 8th or anything like that? It could also, not that this person's a sun or moon in the 8th or you are, but it could feel like with the moons, were the emotions hidden at a certain point? Were you hidden at a certain point? There was like mystery. There's a lot of like just deep bonding through emotion, through sex, you know? It's a very sexy, emotional experience with you two. Also, I feel like you guys could laugh together, because in this reading, I feel like, I don't know, laughing, but okay, we have Scorpio, we have Leo, and we have Taurus. So we have all fixed. This person could be stubborn at times. They could just know what they like. They know, I think they know what love is, and they know what true intimacy is from connecting with you. We have the dragonfly. I'm not sure. I think that's a seashell. We have A, H. We have Cancer, so very emotional, intuitive. M, F, Y, F, V, S. We have heart. J, butterfly, and rose, mermaid tail. So yeah, you guys, that's what I'm seeing, and this was a beautiful reading. I hope nothing but the best for you guys. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye! Hey guys, welcome to your reading. So group number 3, how is your person feeling towards you today? What are their thoughts and feelings? What's going on? Okay, if you pick this group, I think there's so much happening with you guys and with this person. We have thirst, craving, compulsion, obsession. So this is definitely a pile that is someone that tends to be very intense and probably kind of private, because I don't know, it kind of feels like this person possibly isn't getting like their needs met or something along those lines. I feel like what is going on right now with you guys just isn't like enough, because they're thirsty, they need more, you know, kind of addicted in a way. Okay, so we have Virgo, we have the 12th house, we have Pluto, and we have Saturn. Okay, so you or them could connect with Virgo, strong 12th house energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Capricorn. But when in terms of their feelings and in terms like of their thoughts, they just can't stop thinking. I feel like Virgo energy, they're it's almost like OCD in a way, you know. They're replaying everything, they're trying to organize their thoughts, they're trying to make sense of things. Maybe they want to push this away with the 12th house, and maybe they weren't even aware of this, you know, because the 12th house are things that are hidden from us. And so in many ways, maybe you're like that yummy thing that they didn't know was missing, or, you know, they always knew, but maybe that's hard to like face, you know, because the 12th house, this is a very dreamy, almost alcohol, subconscious, spiritual house, where it's interesting because Virgo's opposite. So it's a mix of, with them, I feel like they know how much they feel, and maybe it scares them because it can be addicting, but actually you're very like soothing to them, because 12th house is, they say it's like more like the opioid addiction, you know, but there's both here because there's Pluto, like there's the hot and excited and intense feeling too, but they feel also like a very deep spiritual bond with both of you. With Pluto and Saturn, we have someone who is just intense. Like there is something really, really intense about this person, like intense eye contact, like intense drive too, because with Saturn, like Mars is exalted in Saturn. This is someone who really wants to do well. I think when they do find someone, which is you, when they found you and you were actually able to probably, like, you know, satisfy this craving, probably made things a little complicated for him. Let's go ahead and get some more. I mean, complicated, I don't mean that in a bad way. We have maturity. We have success. Just trying to get one. We have letting go. And we have trust. And we have fighting. So I see someone who probably has a difficulty letting go, you know, so probably difficulty trusting as well. They could fight that. But so what I'm seeing here in their thoughts and feelings today is there's a level of maturity like happening, like whether that's in terms of communication, whether that's in terms of their own life. I think they're understanding that if they want something beautiful, you know, this woman is so beautiful, there's flowers all around her, she's very connected to herself. Earth signs can be, you know, known to be like stable. Maybe we have some Taurus, Capricorn type feelings, Virgo coming through. This person feels like they feel like they could see something really beautiful, something with good communication, something exciting with the Six of Wands, something that you guys can actually like build and be powerful together with Saturn and Pluto. That's definitely really powerful. Something happened where they felt hot or successful or good with the Six of Wands. Obviously this is going to be different for different people, but there is definitely a moment of like something flooding through their body where they're just like, oh, I'm so like, whether you talk to them or they even just thought about you, this is something that feels so good in so many different ways. So being around you and being connected to you makes them feel like they won the lottery. I don't know, it just makes them feel good. We have letting go and trusting. So there's a lot of intensity going on with this person where I think they're like, they know to maybe receive, you have to let go, which is true. And you can only, like, this is how I feel, but like you can go half. Like someone needs to meet you the other half, even like the universe. A lot of times when you manifest something, there's like a connector. So, and to guide you, you know, how you meet that person or you manifest that vehicle or whatever it is, there's a connection there. And so this person has a really, really good awareness into the things that are hidden from them. I feel like this person is very smart. I feel like you guys have a very also like telepathic bond as well. I feel like it's really hard to tell you no group number 3. Like so hard. I think that this person could probably break rules that they probably wouldn't usually. Let's go ahead. I'm really curious with this other deck. I love this deck. I'm so connected to it lately. I think it's called the Angels and Ancestors deck. It's so good. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. And then we have White Witch, be the light. This person is viewing you as someone right now who's very mature, very like clean, very pretty, very precious. She's so pretty. I just think she's mystical. She's just amazing. I love like her owl with her, and her eyebrows look amazing, and I like her eyeshadow and her lip liner. She looks so good. And so I do think this person is just kind of mesmerized by you, like physically right now. I think they love your body, like they love your skin, your eyes, just everything about you, and beautiful hair. That you provoke like fear because they do desire you so much, but at the same time with Hunter, this Hunter feeling, it's kind of this person feels really determined to get close to you. Let's see, I want to do one more. Mountain, stand your ground. So that's all about like not moving, not budging, staying where you're put in their feelings. Let's clarify this. We have healing. Okay, so this is so good. I feel like something that has happened recently and like just how they're feeling today. I think that you healed something in them, or they healed something in themselves. There was something really like deep and in the kind of subconscious that they weren't really seeing, and I feel like they healed it, and I feel like they won't maybe possibly like go back to more of a negative feeling. I feel like the way you talk, the way you look, the way you speak to them is very soothing. I do think this person could be stubborn at times. So we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, these are really interesting because it's like both of these feelings are moving away and going in a better area and going on a better path. So I feel like maybe with Pluto sometimes it can be good and it can be bad, but it's just the nature of Pluto. It's good overall because we learn from everything, but I think that probably like past ways of how things weren't really working out. And I think that this person has came to a deep realization recently that they can't be controlled by their fears, because it's literally blocking them, and they know they have to, take back control. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. So maybe you have recently started talking to them, or they could be just feeling like they would like to talk to you. Let's go ahead and get some more. So I'll bring this other deck in. Sometimes there's like positive and negative in this deck. It's good though. It's eye-opening. So we have serendipity, bright new prospects are on the horizon. That's weird. We have like a lot of like positive predictions coming in very soon. You are safe from harm. And we have fire. So maybe there's a lot of like this, you have a lot of fire, they have a lot of fire, or they just feel like they're on fire when they're with you, like they're just super hot for you. So I do feel like there's a magical feeling with being with you. I think that you soothe them, and they don't really. Okay, with reconciliation and this one just being the one that goes on top of it, and you are safe from harm, I feel like recently, group number 3, like if you've moved on, or it looks like you're just doing really good with the 6 of Wands, or you're just shining really bright, I feel like this person has got not necessarily jealous, but I think in some ways they felt maybe like, well, this person's mine, like I want this person, I want to keep them safe. There's definitely like there's some passion, there's some fire here, because we had this one come out after. So you definitely have sparked a lot of passion within this person recently. Let's clarify it. Yeah, we have the mind. Their mind has been racing lately. What's been going on in it? Okay, hold on. I would just like to get one card, or else we have the whole deck. And we have fighting. Okay. I think in comparison, I do feel like there was something that they probably could have got jealous from, or just feeling intense or territorial almost over you. Not in a negative way, not like honestly like trying to be possessive or trying to be toxic or anything like that. I just feel like because this person is very passionate and very intense and stuff, obviously sometimes when you're really passionate, you're not always it's it's hard to think straight sometimes if you're feeling really passionate and emotional and like on fire, because you um you really like, this person really likes you. And even sometimes if they act all tough and they just act like nothing hurts them or anything like that, I don't think that's true. I feel like you really do touch this person, and your words and your actions deeply do affect this person. Let's go ahead and get one more card. And we have loyalty. There's definitely something moving like in a different direction of something more stable. With reconciling and loyalty and feeling safe, there's a lot of transformations here. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. We have Libra, Cancer, 7th house. We have Sag, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries. Okay, we have LUYYASCPFMN. I don't know if I said U, but we have an owl, a seashell, a flower, a dragonfly, a mermaid. We have all the magical things in the world here. We have a mermaid tail, and we have a star and a heart and a sun. So we have Leo energy here as well. So hold on, let me just that was a lot of stuff. Let me just kind of look for a second. I feel like because there is so many different things and not all of them are even connecting with each other, there's a need to talk about their emotions in a healthy, balanced way, but they need to feel comfortable. And there's so many different conversations. This is how they're feeling. There's so many different conversations that I feel like need to be had. And I think there's so many things they're curious about. I think there's so many things to say. I really do. I think that there's so much just not possibly being revealed yet. There's been a lot of 12th house energy of things that have been hidden. So I do feel like there needs to be light, shined on that. So that's how I feel from their perspective. So I hope that resonated. I hope it connected. I'm so grateful that you guys are here, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye. Hey beautifuls, welcome to your reading. Okay, so group number 4, what are their thoughts and feelings of you today? So we have rebellion. So definitely could be feeling some fire signs or maybe Aquarius energy coming in. I feel like this person feels really determined to shake things up. I don't know if they've been liking where things are. They could feel really motivated, very intense, very excited, wanting to do better in some way. Let's go ahead and get some more. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. We have Pluto, we have Libra, we have Saturn, and we have the 8th house. Okay, so what are their current thoughts and feelings of you today? So this person feels, just with Pluto, they feel intense over Libra, your beauty. They feel like you're so beautiful, group number 4. I feel like they love how you've been looking lately. And she's beautiful. She has these caramel brown eyes. and these pink cheeks, and like her lips are just like that perfect red. Like there's some like flesh cheeks almost, like healthy, pretty. I like when her eyes like that. Like time stops when this person looks at you. It's kind of like in a movie scene where certain parts of the actress look so gorgeous and it kind of like whoa, and like things like slow down, or it's like the time lapse, and the music plays. And yeah, that's the kind of intensity this person kind of has with Pluto over you, over your beauty with Libra. Also with Libra, this is like kind of like the way you love. It's the way you look, it's the way you present yourself, and it's very soothing and very addicting in so many different ways. Like Pluto and Venus are the opposite on the axis. We have Saturn and we have the 8th house. So Saturn is very serious. The 8th house is about like sex and death and the life after marriage, and it's a very like deep house. And so I feel like this person feels very serious with you. I feel like they, like even intimacy with you, I feel like they would take it very serious. Like they know how important it is to want to connect with you. They really want to connect with you. We have success. Whoa, the whole entire deck's coming out. We have strength. We have playfulness. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, so how are they feeling towards you? So I feel like you make this person believe in themselves with the 6 of Wands and strength. I feel like they're looking at you like just mesmerized, like I said earlier. Like right now you're doing really good and they're just admiring you from afar. Like whether if you're posting or if you guys are with each other or whatever it is, I feel like this person sees you for everything you can become. Like especially with Saturn, like Saturn is the 10th house of Capricorn. So I feel like whatever it is you're doing, I feel like in many ways you shook things up. I feel like you shook them up, you excited them, you changed them just by, I don't know, I feel like you did something pretty amazing with the 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they're just like, in a way, I feel like almost something could be bothering them because I with all this Pluto and like feeling intense and feeling like with courage and needing to be strong and needing to, it feels kind of like they're reaching a point in their life where they know something has to change, in a way, is what I'm seeing. Playfulness, this person, they want you. They really want you. And I feel like with playfulness by the High Priestess, I feel like if you've wondered, is this person like playing games sometimes with me, or do they want to provoke me, or do they want to get me to act in a certain way because they like that feeling? They have this Pluto and Libra energy here. I do feel like you can trust that. I feel like this person, they like to see you passionate, like they like to see you excited. They like to know that you want them. We have Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, yeah, this person feels very, like, there's a lot of sexual energy and they think you're just fucking amazing, honestly. Okay, with the Elder, whatever happened with this person's parents or your person, or your parents, or anything that has happened in the past relationships, they've really kind of grown up and they do not want, that card talks about like, you aren't, like, obviously we come from our ancestors, and we come from our parents, but you're not your parents. You're your own individual self, and you're able just to go your own way and you don't have to follow in their footsteps. And so this person, whatever's happened in the past, it's like they know they need to upstart it. They know they have to do the revolution. They know they have to rebel. They don't like how things were going. Whether even in their career, there's some career stuff here with Saturn. It's kind of a moment of breaking away and just choosing freedom and choosing to be rebellious and exciting and having fun, even if it's like, it doesn't matter if you're judged, you know? And so we have Stag, Trust, and Thrive. This is a really good card too. It just talks about just like pretty much you can do anything you put your mind to, and you're very like majestic. It's also like a very sexual card if you read the book. And so I do feel like they're looking at you right now, group number 4, like you are doing so good. You are doing so amazing. They definitely have a lot of admiration for you right now. We have success. And we have success. That's crazy. There is something that you're doing that they're like really proud of you. They're admiring you. You are shaking things up. They want to congratulate you. You look so, so good. And we have Forbidden. So in some ways, they do feel like, you know, with the 8th house, this is things that we hide. You could have hidden yourself or your emotions or your intentions. You know, there could have been a lot that was hidden. Also, just feeling forbidden, feeling like you're very hard to get or hard to keep or hard to have, because they know that you're just doing so good. There's so much success and so much power and so much intense beauty in this reading. Like just such beautiful skin and beautiful eyes and determined and motivated. And I don't think they're intimidated by it. I think they love it, honestly. I think they want to join it. We have Make the Effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And let go of control issues. So there's a preciousness and like a pureness to this connection too with like children. And there could be like maybe a connection with children somewhere, somehow. It's interesting because the advice is like great love is worth taking the steps. So in some ways, I don't know if you guys, like if this person has been taking those steps or if they have moved forward or if they're still kind of playing out old belief systems and old ways of acting. With Pluto, there could be fear sometimes. But they do think you are so precious. And there's so much just to let go of and to move on and to not worry about old ways of thinking. We have let go of control issues. So this could definitely either be advice for you, or this could be just like, but it's also, this is really how they're feeling. They're having a difficult time letting go. They're having a difficult time letting things play, because there is a time and there is a place, and everything really does happen when it's supposed to. I feel like it does. And this person is having a really difficult time, and maybe that's why we had that playfulness in the High Priestess, you know? We kind of saw a little bit of that. Like, I do think with all this Pluto, they like to see you like them, you know? They really like you. So let's go ahead and get some more. True feelings are masks. So you probably don't really know this. The Chalice, rejuvenation and fulfillment. And your abilities will be enhanced. I feel like one of your abilities is just to completely make them feel fulfilled by you. Like, I feel like you actually get them, you understand them, you know how to help with their emotions, nourish their emotions, like stimulate their mind. Like, I feel like the sex and the connection and the intimacy is really on point, and I don't feel like they're really showing all this though. You know, they could even be putting on a show in many different ways with the Six of Wands here. Let's go ahead and let's do one more. We have wedding. The situation involves a marriage. That's obvious. Oh, look, and then we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So definitely pile 4. It's like with this person, I think that they're going through like a transformation in what love is. Pluto, Libra, you know, what they actually, what they can give and what they receive, what they can receive and what they deserve and what others deserve. So I feel like they're definitely coming to a place right now where they're feeling awakened and rebellious and they know they need to break free. It's really interesting. Group number 4, it's like this person is like realizing they need to break free from the belief systems, or even like maybe it was religion, or it was certain philosophies growing up, or it was just the way they were raised, and it was like they don't want to go in the past, you know. This person wants to move forward and make the effort. With wedding, obviously this is quite specific, but this could even mean like just a deeper bond, like, and a deeper commitment in the relationship as well. For some of you guys, this person just knows, like they just know that they would love to be with you, you know, and committed. Yeah, the 9th house. We have Scorpio. I do feel like the belief systems that this person had growing up need to go through some transformation too, and with Gemini and Scorpio, because it wants to transform it. So I just feel like old ways of thinking and maybe how this person's parents were and stuff, like they don't want to go down that path, and I feel like they want to do a lot of changing and growing. And I do feel like this person is really smart and they like to learn, and they're definitely going through like a cleansing process of what their belief system is, what their philosophies are, what's a good place that they can pull from, and to like implement those things in their life, like just a more clear like compass, you know. And so we have O, we have a flower, M, O, L, B, C, N. We have Scorpio, we have Taurus, we have butterfly, we have a bunny. Hey, we never get the bunny. It's so cute. Sophia's favorite holiday is Easter. She loves Easter, like ever since she was a baby, and she's so excited. Okay, we have T. We have a seashell. We have a ring. There's definitely some kind of commitment that's wanting to happen or going to happen soon. We have a star. We have Z. And we have a mermaid. So you guys, that's what I'm seeing for you. So I hope it connected. I hope it resonated. If you liked it, please give this video a like, and I'll see you again soon.